This is the race where every point counts and every mistake costs. Tonight, it's the TOOFANS versus HILGC. For the TOOFANS, there is no room to slip. Sitting fifth, losing is not an option. Every move is about staying alive in the qualifiers race. For HILGC, the mission is clear. They come in to push harder and tighten their grip at the top. One match, two mindsets, a step closer to the qualifiers.
हीरो हॉकी इंडिया लीग में स्वागत है आपका एक बार फिर से। आज दिन है डबल डोज ऑफ एंटरटेनमेंट का। मुकाबला खेला जाएगा हैदराबाद तूफान्स और HILGC के बीच, जो दिन का पहला मुकाबला है, और दूसरा मुकाबला वेदांता कलिंगा लांसर्स और JSW सूरमा हॉकी क्लब के बीच में। देखिए, अब लीग उस फेज में पहुंच गई है जहां पर आप एक्सपेरिमेंट्स नहीं कर सकते। देयर आर नो मार्जिन्स। हर मुकाबले में जीत महत्वपूर्ण है। मैं हूं तान्या पुरोहित, मेरे साथ है संदीप सोमेश। सर, अब वो कहते हैं ना कि गलती आपको बहुत पीछे ले जा सकती है।
बिल्कुल Tanya, and we have seen, you know what, I just love this format of the tournament. All the teams have played 6 games, barring for Surma, who still have 2 games, and we still don't have clear contenders for the knockout. So I just think it's a great tournament, great format, and it's still open for 3 teams to qualify.
एंड जो पहला मुकाबला है हैदराबाद तूफान्स और HILGC के बीच में, तूफान्स जानते हैं कि किस्मत अभी उनके हाथों में, जैसे एक हल्का सा जोक, जैसे हमारी किस्मत अभी कोच साहब के हाथों में पीछे हॉकी लेकर खड़े हैं, लेकिन हैदराबाद तूफान्स के लिए किस्मत अपने हाथों में। ये मुकाबला जीतना जरूरी है सर्वाइवल के लिए, और HILGC के लिए अपनी पोजीशन स्ट्रेंथन करने के लिए महत्वपूर्ण जीत।
Yeah, the Tufans, there is no other option but to win. They have to win, and still it comes down to goal difference, and you have to bring out a calculator and look at the permutations and combinations and see who's going to come through. But for the HILGC, a losing draw too is good enough to give them the 12 points and qualify for the knockout stages. But for the Tufans, it is a must-win game.
हॉकी वाले प्लेयर्स एंड कोचेस भी कहेंगे कि हॉकी खेलने आए थे, कैलकुलेटर कहाँ थमा दिया। बट दिस इज व्हाट इज हैपनिंग। इतने क्लोज गेम्स रहे हैं। पॉइंट्स टेबल पर एक बार नजर डाल लेते हैं। एक बार फिर से टॉप पर वही टीम बनी हुई है जिसने हर मुकाबले में जीत दर्ज करी है। सिर्फ 2 जीते हैं जो शूट आउट में आई है, वेदांता कलिंगा लांसर्स। रांची रॉयल्स 6 मैचेस खेले हैं, 3 में जीत, 11 पॉइंट्स के साथ नंबर 2 पर है। HILGC जो अभी खेलते हुए आपको दिखेंगी, 6 में से 3 जीत अपने नाम करी है, 11 पॉइंट्स पर है, और हैदराबाद तूफान्स 5वें स्थान पर हैं 8 पॉइंट्स के साथ। 6 मैचेस खेले हैं, 2 में जीत अपने नाम की है। वाज थिंकिंग इस पॉइंट्स टेबल को देख के कि एक जीत से भी बहुत कुछ हिल जाएगा ना पॉइंट्स टेबल पर।
But that's the beauty of the league, right? You have 1 win, you have 3 points, and then you can just turn everything the way around. So yeah, it is still very, very open for anybody.
लेकिन जब कहते हैं ना कि जब मैचेस आगे बढ़ते हैं तो प्रेशर ज्यादा होता है। जो हुआ पिछला मुकाबला रांची रॉयल्स और HILGC के बीच जो मैच खेला गया, वहां पर अराईजीत सिंह हुंडल ने जिस तरह की परफॉर्मेंस दी, प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच बने थे, एंड ही वाज टेलिंग मी कि मैं अपनी परफॉर्मेंस के लिए भी बहुत खुश हूं क्योंकि फाइनली ही गॉट हिज गोल्स।
Yeah, absolutely. I think before the game we did talk about being over-dependent on Tom Bone, because he had got them 12 goals for the Ranchi Royals, and Arjit Hundal, he just came to the party, did he not? He got those 2 beautiful goals, set himself up for the 3rd also. But yes, I think as a striker it is always so satisfying when you contribute to the team in way of scoring goals. He hadn't done it in the games previously, but he just come to the party yesterday.
और अच्छे समय पर पार्टी पर आना ये ज़रूरी होता है जब आप एथलीट्स की बात करते हैं। अच्छा, कुछ प्लेयर्स ऐसे हैं जिन्होंने शुरुआत से वो पार्टी उनका अलग सेलिब्रेशन चल रहा है। नियॉन सॉक्स देख लेते हैं। टॉप पर एक बार फिर से वही बैठे हैं जिन्होंने ये राजगद्दी संभाली हुई है। नाम है टॉम बोन, रांची रॉयल्स, 13 गोल्स इनके नाम है। दूसरे नंबर पर केन रसल आज फिर से दिखेंगे इस मुकाबले में फ्रॉम HILGC, 11 गोल्स। पिछले मैच में भी उन्होंने एक मुकाबले में एक गोल अपनी टीम के लिए किया। और केन रसल वो खिलाड़ी हैं जो भारत से भी बहुत प्यार करते हैं। मैं कई जगह पढ़ रही थी, कहते हैं कि भुवनेश्वर में आकर खेलना मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है। सुन लेते हैं उनसे कि उनका एक्सपीरियंस कैसा रहा है अब तक इस लीग में और अपनी टीम की परफॉर्मेंस को लेकर क्या कह रहे हैं। लेट्स हियर इट।
Fortunately, the ball's been going in the goal. They've got a bit of momentum right now, so yeah, we're going to have to come out firing and try and disrupt their flow. No special strategy. It's just take each game as it comes. I'm fortunate. I'm in a team that's been doing very well, so I've had plenty of opportunities, and now we'll just continue what we're doing. And we've got a really good team culture. We all encourage each other. If we're making mistakes, it doesn't matter. We'll get the next one. But I play at the back with Simon Yulston, who's from New Zealand. We've got a good connection. And then, obviously, having Hardik in the middle, I can pass the ball under pressure, no matter what, and he's normally going to get me out of trouble. It's a make-or-break game, so whoever wins this game is in a very good position. Whoever loses has got some work to do. So, yeah, it's exciting, it's pressure, and can't wait to play in front of a good crowd. Yeah, I've played a lot of amazing games in the stadium in front of some big crowds. I've been to Bhubaneswar a few times. I've always enjoyed my stay, so it's nice to be back somewhere I know very well.
भुवनेश्वर और इस क्राउड का हॉकी के प्रति प्यार उसको केन रसल ने भी नोटिस किया। प्लस उन्होंने कहा मिस्टेक्स होती हैं, हम उनसे आगे बढ़ते हैं। लेकिन हॉकी बहुत ही ज़्यादा आपकी ताकत को टेस्ट करने वाला गेम है। पिछला मुकाबला भी खेला, ये मुकाबला भी खेल रहे हैं। डिफिकल्ट होता है as players.
Yeah, it will be. I mean, to a certain extent, you know, HILGC had a good game yesterday. You know, they came. It was a 4-all draw. It was end-to-end stuff. It was very, very challenging, and I think they played their hearts out. HILGC, and to play back-to-back games, you know, TOOFANS are fresh after their last win, where they gave Tigers a hiding of 6-0. So they are up with fresh legs. HILGC have already played a game.
Yeah.
It could be a little challenging, but we'll just have to wait and see how they cope with it.
बस दोनों टीम्स में यही फर्क है कि तूफान एक ब्रेक के साथ आ रहे हैं। पिछला मुकाबला जो खेला था शाची के सामने, वहाँ प्रॉपर तूफान आया था। 6-0 से उन्होंने जीत दर्ज करी थी अपने नाम। HILGC पिछले मुकाबले में शूट आउट में मैच गवा कर आ रहे हैं। एक्साइटिंग मुकाबला होगा। तूफान वर्सेस HILGC। वक्त एक छोटे से ब्रेक का। विल बी राइट बैक।
मेरा नाम अंकित पाल, मैं मिडफील्डर SG पाइपर्स टीम से। SG पाइपर्स के लिए मेरा ये सेकंड सीज़न है। बस हॉकी इंडिया लीग से इतना फ़ायदा होता है कि हमें काफ़ी कुछ सीखने को मिलता है ओवरसीज़ प्लेयर से। इसमें कितना आप कोऑर्डिनेट कर पाते हैं एक दूसरे से। सीनियर प्लेयर्स हैं हमारे काफ़ी, तो इसमें काफ़ी अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस मिलता है और हमें भी मौका मिलता है कि हम अपने आप को शो कर सकें काफ़ी। SG पाइपर्स टीम ने मुझे जब लिया तो काफ़ी हेल्पफुल रहा, क्योंकि एक SG पाइपर की अच्छी टीम है और उसमें खेलने में काफ़ी मज़ा भी आता है और बेसिकली थोड़ा फाइनेंशियली भी काफ़ी सपोर्ट मिलता है लीग से।
Hello guys, Maninder Singh this side. I played for Suma Hockey Club. When I was ball picker in 2017 when I was watching HIL. That was really a really good moment for me, and now I'm playing HIL again. Really good to be in Chennai, and hockey atmosphere is really nice here. As you all know that Vinny is a legend. It is a good experience to know a few more things, new things. तो लास्ट सीजन मेरा बहुत अच्छा गया था एंड हमारी टीम का भी अच्छा गया था। जो हमने प्लान्स करे थे हम उस पर प्लान रहे।
My name is Rajinder Singh and I am playing from Hyderabad TOOFANS as a midfielder. Really great for me. It was a really great lesson for me that helped me in this Indian team career as well. Now we are here to play another season of HIL and hopefully we'll play this as a very good. Some of very good players of foreign are in our team. I learned a lot of things from them. Those things are really helpful for me. Our team structure and the way we play and the way we bond with each other, I think that is really special in our team.
वेलकम बैक टू द हीरो हॉकी इंडिया लीग हैदराबाद तूफान्स और HILGC के बीच मुकाबला। तूफान्स के लिए इट्स मस्ट विन गेम। अभी किस्मत उनकी अपने हाथों में। इस मुकाबले में एक जीत भी दर्ज करेंगे, उनके सारे मुकाबले यहाँ पर खत्म हो जाएंगे और फिर वो देखेंगे कि बाकी कोई टीम उनसे आगे ना निकले। तूफान्स की तरह आए थे पिछले मुकाबले में, उसी मोमेंटम को आगे लेकर जाना चाहेंगे HILGC। पिछला मुकाबला भले ही शूट आउट में जीत अपने नाम दर्ज नहीं कर पाए, लेकिन जिस तरह से उन्होंने वो मुकाबला खेला, रांची रॉयल्स के सामने अंत तक गिव अप नहीं किया, ये दिखाता है कि वो किस तरह का टेम्परामेंट लेकर मुकाबले में उतर सकते हैं। हैदराबाद तूफान स्पेसिफिकली जब आप इस टीम को देखते हैं, शुरुआत में हमने कहा कम बैक करने वाली टीम है, कुछ मैचेस अच्छे नहीं रहे, आखिरी मुकाबला जिस तरह से उन्होंने खेला है, would that give them a lot of confidence coming into this game?
Absolutely, absolutely it will. Especially after the way they started, we always knew they're slow starters, and the last game they were just all over the Tigers. You know, we kept talking about how good the defensive structure, they were not getting the goals up front, and they just turned it around in the last game, getting those 6 goals. So I just think they will be on a high now, and that confidence and momentum probably will be in their favor a bit.
और उन 6 गोल्स में जो 3 गोल्स थे वो थे जैकरी वॉलिस के, जो बहुत ज़्यादा महत्वपूर्ण कड़ी बन रहे हैं हैदराबाद तूफान्स के। इस मुकाबले से पहले क्या कह रहे हैं, सुन लेते हैं।
Zach, it's all about survival for your team in this tournament. You must have seen HILGC's match yesterday. So what are your observations?
Yeah, they're a team with a lot of qualities, a really solid team with a good penalty corner. I think you see Kane Russell scored a lot of goals this tournament. Yeah, for us, like you said, it's an important game. We have to win, but yeah, we're not too focused on that. We just want to make sure we focus on playing how we have done throughout the tournament. And yeah, if we do that, I think it gives us the best chance we can to win the game in the end.
All the best for the match.
Thank you.
Exactly जो हमने बात कही थी कि पिछले मैच में जो जीत मिली है उस कॉन्फिडेंस को अपने साथ कैरी करेंगे। प्लस ये भी कह दिया कि HILGC पर हम ज़्यादा फोकस नहीं कर रहे हैं, हमारा ज़्यादा फोकस अपनी टीम पर है, how we perform.
Absolutely, I think top teams, that's what they do. Focus on what is in your control, and what is in your control is what your team can do. So I think that's how you have to go about the game. And Zach Wallace, what a game he has had, and it's good for them. If likes of Jacob Anderson and Talwinder can come into the party and get some goals, then Tufans will be difficult to stop.
HILGC जो सामने टीम होगी, अब इस टीम के लिए कहानी बिल्कुल अलग है, ठीक है। इन्होंने मैचेस जीते हैं, अपनी पोजीशन को पहले ही उन्होंने स्ट्रॉन्ग रखा है, लेकिन एक जीत के मायने यहाँ पर आप रांची रॉयल्स को बताएंगे कि एक में हमने हमें पीछे रख दिया, लेकिन हेलो वी आर बैक।
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you have to play to win. HILGC, they will rue the fact that they went down yesterday. In the last minute when Boone got the Royals the equalizer, but they will be ruining that fact. But that's done and dusted. Now they have to look at what they can do today and come out on top.
इस टीम के पास एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट कड़ी है, इनके डिफेंडर जेम्स ऑलबरी। वो क्या कह रहे हैं इस मुकाबले से पहले, उनसे सुनते हैं।
James, your team is doing good as far as the defense is concerned, but yesterday it was tested, and your opponent will be going all guns blazing. What are your preparations?
Yeah, I mean, quick turnaround. Obviously, a really good game last night. Hopefully, exciting game for the neutral. We were a little bit disappointed that we couldn't get over the line in the end, but yeah, quick turnaround for today. Hopefully, we prepared well.
All the best for the match.
Thanks very much.
कहा उन्होंने कि रिजल्ट से थोड़े से डिसअपॉइंटेड है। ऑब्वियसली जब आप देखते हैं कि लीड के साथ आप शुरुआत करते हैं, लेकिन सामने वाली टीम कम बैक कर लेती है, शूट आउट के एक्स्ट्रा पॉइंट्स उन्हें मिल जाते हैं। लेकिन एक बात थी कि केन रसल को भी जब आप देखते हैं, आपको लगता है ओवर डिपेंडेंस है। पिछले मुकाबले में ललित उपाध्याय के 2 गोल्स थे, सुदीप चुरमाकू के 2 गोल्स थे, तो जब ज़रूरी सिचुएशन बनी है पूरी टीम आकर कंट्रीब्यूट कर रही है.
Yeah, in fact, yesterday we spoke about that too, right? About
Yeah.
Lalit Upadhyay not getting the goals, and he
Yeah.
just got them the goals yesterday. It's like answering us, yeah, I'm here capable of getting those goals. So yes, it always matters when you have all-round goals from the penalty corners, from the field goals. It makes it so much more difficult, and that augurs well for HIL coming into this game today.
सर देखिए, जो टीम्स के कोचिंग स्टाफ हैं, जो प्लेयर्स हैं, वो अपनी स्ट्रैटेजी पर बहुत काम करते हैं. तो मैं आपसे जानना चाहती हूँ, क्या आप भी स्ट्रैटेजी पर कुछ काम कर रहे हो कि आपके प्रेडिक्शन सही जाए? Who's winning today?
Well, I just think this is going to go down to the wire,
Yeah.
and it is going to be decided in the shootout.
पर who's winning?
Tilted in TOOFANS' favor, I think.
TOOFANS, okay, ये प्रेडिक्शन है हमारे एक्सपर्ट का. लेकिन हमारी जो ऑडियंसेस है, वो क्या प्रेडिक्ट कर रही है, वो क्या उम्मीदें लेकर उतरी है. देखिए, बहुत अच्छा लगता है जब मैच चल रहा हो और चीयर्स सुनाई देते हैं फैंस के. ये फैंस जो प्यार इनका है हॉकी के प्रति, उसको लेकर अपने दिलों में बसा कर हर दिन मुकाबले देखने आते हैं. ये खिलाड़ियों के लिए भी बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी होता है. हैदराबाद तूफान HIL एक और क्रूशियल मुकाबला आ रहा है आपके सामने.
मेरा नाम अंकित पाल, मैं मिडफील्डर SG पाइपर्स टीम से. SG पाइपर्स के लिए मेरा ये सेकंड सीज़न है. बट हॉकी इंडिया लीग से इतना फ़ायदा होता है कि हमें काफ़ी कुछ सीखने को मिलता है ओवरसीज़ प्लेयर से. इसमें कितना आप कोऑर्डिनेट कर पाते हैं एक दूसरे से. सीनियर प्लेयर्स हैं हमारे काफ़ी, तो इसमें काफ़ी अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस मिलता है और हमें भी मौका मिलता है कि हम अपने आप को शो कर सकें काफ़ी. SG पाइपर्स टीम ने मुझे जब लिया तो काफ़ी हेल्पफुल रहा, क्योंकि एक SG पाइपर की अच्छी टीम है और उसमें खेलने में काफ़ी मज़ा भी आता है और बेसिकली थोड़ा फाइनेंशियली भी काफ़ी सपोर्ट मिलता है लीग से.
Hello guys, Maninder Singh this side. I played for Suma Hockey Club. Like when I was ball picker in 2017 when I was watching HIL. That was really a really good moment for me, and now I'm playing HIL again. Really good to be in Chennai, and hockey atmosphere is really nice here. As you all know that Vinny is a legend. It is a good experience to know a few more things, like new things. तो लास्ट सीजन मेरा बहुत अच्छा गया था, एंड हमारी टीम का भी अच्छा गया था. जो हमने प्लान्स करे थे, हम स्टिक टू प्लान रहे.
My name is Rajinder Singh, and I am playing from Hyderabad TOOFANS as a midfielder. Really great for me. It was a really great lesson for me that helped me in my Indian team career as well. Now we are here to play another season of HIL, and hopefully we'll play this as a very good. Some of very good players of foreign are in our team. I learned a lot of things from them. Those things are really helpful for me. Our team structure and the way we play and the way we bond with each other, I think that is really special in our team.
A very good evening from the Kalinga Hockey Stadium in Bhubaneswar. It is the business end of the tournament of the Hero Hockey India League 2026 as teams are playing their final matches now to determine who will play in the finals. Tonight, it's a must-win game for the Hyderabad TOOFANs as they take on HIL GC. Nothing short of a win, you feel, will make sure they get a place in the top 4. Well, it's a pretty nice evening, to be honest. It's 28 degrees, a little bit warm. The humidity is there tonight at around 34%. And the wind, well, it's hardly really any breeze whatsoever because the main stand's preventing that breeze to get down there on the field of play. Now, the TOOFANs, can they get the victory they need? They've got good goal difference. They just need to get their wins and their points up on the league ladder. They've got the players, there's no doubt. We've seen them perform, and their last victory over the Tigers showed that when they click, they are a formidable team to take on. But Hardik and his HIL GC team, well, they're looking to bounce back from what was a thrilling game last night, 4-4, but they couldn't get the points that they needed to just guarantee themselves a place in the top 4. You'll see the Royals and HIL GC on 11 points. Kalinga are already in the top 4. Shiraji Bengal Tigers sit in 4th spot at the moment, but they've played all their games. TOOFANs, if they get 3 points for the win, of course, they will then jump above the Tigers into 11 points. Then we'll have 3 teams on 11 points. So there's everything to play for tonight, and it may well come down to wins and goal difference. But of course, if the TOOFANs win, they too will have 3 wins. So, plenty to come up with. This is the final game for the TOOFANs and for HIL GC. So both will be desperate for points today and a chance to guarantee themselves a place in the Hero Hockey India League finals for 2026. And there you can see HIL GC, their final game against the TOOFANs. Well, there's so much to play for in this game. Everybody is waiting for it. But before we get it underway, we've got to have the toss of the coin, and we're going pitch side for that now.
Namaste Bhubaneswar. It's toss time for the match between HIL GC and Hyderabad TOOFANs. मेरे साथ हैं दोनों captains Sumit and Hardik along with the on-field umpires. And it is time to flip the coin. You won the toss.
Yeah, start the ball.
Okay, the TOOFANs have won the toss and they have decided to start the play.
Well, there's a surprise, isn't it? It seems to be always the player nearest the trophy that wins the toss, and then they always decide to start with the ball. Well, it'll be interesting to hear what the coaches have to say, and we're going to again hear from them now. First Pasha Kanaman and then Vikram Pillai.
Pasha, it's all about survival. Do or die situation for your team. Are you going to go all guns blazing?
Definitely. But we're going to take it minute per minute, of course. I mean, you can kind of win the match in the first minute, but the match will last until the last minute. So we got to make sure that we gradually keep growing in the match, that we find our moments to be really successful, but our heart and our souls will give it everything we've got.
100-yard pitch, and you've been away with inches in a lot of occasions. Hope this doesn't go this time.
Let's see. I think we've been playing a really good game. What we need is to keep scoring our chances, protect our goal as strong as possible, and then we'll be victorious. But we need to do those things for sure.
Have a good one.
Thank you very much.
विक्रम, शुरुआती लम्हे ज़बरदस्त खेल रही थी आपकी पूरी टीम, लेकिन आज लीग स्टेज का आखिरी मुकाबला, क्या लग रहा है? क्वालिफिकेशन कितना दूर?
मैं तो ये बोलूँगा टीम काफ़ी अच्छा परफॉर्म कर रहा है, और जो हम खेलते आ रहे हैं तो वही तरीके से हम खेलेंगे, और हम यही हमारा आज का कोशिश रहेगा कि विन करके आगे वाले क्वालिफाइंग राउंड्स में अच्छी तरीके से जाए हम, और हमारा ये मोटिवेशन रहेगा कि आज हम अच्छे से अच्छा खेल के अच्छा विन करें.
All the best for the match.
Thank you.
Well, both coaches smiling, but there will be some nerves, I'm sure, as we see the umpires making their way out. And tonight we have Koen van Bunge of the Netherlands and David Tomlinson of New Zealand. And our video umpire for this match is Deepak Joshi of India. Well, the two captains make their way out, smiles on the face of Hardik and Sumit. And there's a friendly rivalry between both captains. But obviously, when the match gets underway, the intensity may shift as the TOOFANS fans are hoping for a famous victory to see them get into the top 4 and hopefully hang on for a place in the finals. We're going to pause now for the introduction of the players down on the pitch.
HLGC, jersey number 8, team captain Hardik Singh. 1, James Masarello. 3, Rahul Yadav. 5, Surinder Kumar. 6, Kane Russell. 9, Sudeep Chilmako. 10, Darag Walsh. 12, Ajit Yadav. 13, Sam Ward. 14, Lalit Kumar Upadhyay. 18, Priyabarta Thalin. 20, Shardanand Tiwari. 22, Prashant Kumar Chauhan. 28, Jasjit Kular. 32, Thangai Kosius. 40, Simon Yodston. 45, Prasant Barla. 47, Gurjot Singh. 56, James Albery. 88, Manmeet Singh. Introducing the team, Hyderabad TOOFANS. Jersey number 17, team captain Sumit. 1, Bikramjit Singh. 4, Amandeep Lakra. 7, Zachary Wallace. 8, Mukul Sharma. 10, Arshdeep Singh. 15, Sundaram Rajawat. 16, Nick Woods. 18, Neelakanta Sharma. 20, Talvinder Singh. 22, Jake Anderson. 23, Arthur Desluer. 25, Mitchell Sudhoff. 27, Rohit Iringbaum. 74, Jean-Paul Danberg. 78, Rajinder Singh. 92, Devinder Valmiki. 99, Shivanand Lakra.
Well, the dignitaries now make their way out onto the field today, and I can tell you we have Mr. Rajesh Prabhakar Patil, AIS, and he is the Special Secretary H&UD Department Special Relief Commissioner. We have Mr. Avjit Paul, Joint Secretary FAO and General Secretary of Odisha Olympic Association. Mr. Sekhar J. Manoharan, President of the Hockey Unit of Tamil Nadu and also Treasurer of Hockey India. We have Colonel Rohit Kumar Singh, Chief Officer, I think it is, of Commanding Officer of 120 Battalion, and Miss Anuradha Biswal, international athlete, and they're being led out there by Mr. B.N. Bhushan, Director of Hockey India. And as they make their way down the players, I welcome you back to Kalinga Stadium. I'm Ashley Morrison, and alongside me, as he has been for most of the tournament, is Sandeep Somesh. Welcome, Sandeep.
Good evening, Ashley. Thank you. Yes, this is going to go down to the wire, is what I feel. Ashley, the TOOFANS have to win. HLGC, a losing draw is still good for them to make it to the knockout.
Well, there's going to be plenty that are hoping the TOOFANS lose tonight, because it will keep their dream of playing in the top 4 alive. But it is a case of they must win. A loss is no good to them. Slim chance if they win a shootout and get a bonus point if it ends in a draw. But we're going to pause now for the national anthem of India.
सभी से गुजारिश है, कृपया भारत के राष्ट्रीय गान के लिए खड़े हो जाए और साथ गाएं।
the national anthem completed, and there was a little bit of emotion on the sidelines for the TOOFANS coaching staff, and that's always great to see. And once again, plenty of TOOFANS here in their familiar purple as we look at their starting lineup. Bikramji will start under the bar for them, but we have seen them rotate their goalkeepers. Arthur De Sluva and Amandeep are going to be crucial at the back, but look out for Devinder and Sumit attacking on the flanks. Zach Wallace, Nilakanta Sharma and Shilanand Lakra, they're going to be the spark in the midfield, and they're going to be looking to link up with Jacob Anderson, Rohit and Tim Brand to get amongst the goals. Look, coming off the bench, look out for Mikhail Strutov, Arshdeep Singh and Talvinder, who've really been lively, and Nick Woods will be looking to also shore up the defence, while Rajinder, well, again, I think he's had a really good tournament for the TOOFANS and is often the spark for them.
The TOOFANS in their last minute huddle and last bit of instructions. A quick look at the HIL GC team. James Mazralo, who I thought has been outstanding through the tournament, starts in the goal. James Arbery, Kane Russell. The deep defense coming up from the flank, Surinder Kumar and Priyabata Talim. The midfield will be crucial. Manmeet Singh, Darag Walsh and Hardik Singh. Up front, Sam Watt, Gurjot Singh and Lalit Kumar Upadhyay. Coming off the bench, we got for Surdeep Chirmako, Ajit Yadav, Tangai Kosians and Simon Yostin.
Yeah, Ajit is a player for me with HRGC who's really stood up, as we see Pasha Khadaman, the coach of the Hyderabad TOOFANS, just shaking hands with all the substitutes, and then we have Vikram Pillai, who's going to go through similar routine with his players. So back-to-back games it will be. In fact, it is Danneberg is going to start in goal, so not Bikramji as we had on the visual. It is Jean-Paul Danneberg, the German, will start under the bar for the TOOFANS. Here comes the countdown clock.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play.
And the TOOFANS get us underway. The final match for both these teams in the round robin. It could be the final match for the TOOFANS if they don't get a victory. Sumit on the ball early on. And this is going to be a game where you feel it will be cagey, but I think both teams are going to be looking definitely for a victory in this one.
Absolutely. I think for TOOFANS, that player on the ball, Strutov, will be crucial.
Clearly, they've changed the lineup from the one that we were given, because Strutov starting as well. De Sluva on the ball.
The starting lineup did not show Strutov to start, but they have brought about that change.
Nilakanta Sharma playing it out wide, but it ricocheted off the stick of Sam Ward, so it will be TOOFANS ball down the flank. Mukul Sharma will play it in from the side. Goes back to Amandeep. Mukul Sharma, I think, again, we were kind of critical of him early on in the tournament, but I think he's really grown into the Hero Hockey India League and been very solid in recent games.
Yes, he has. He had a little shaky start early in the tournament, but Hardik right now on the ball.
Mukul Sharma trying to stop Hardik, certainly turning. He's escorting him down the line, and then in the end the pass back, finding the foot. So it will be TOOFANS ball out, as we see all the players on the bench staying in the shade and watching earnestly. A couple of them glancing at the camera. Maybe there's a career in Bollywood after their hockey. Zach Wallace now carries it forward for the TOOFANS. Aubrey holds him up. Nilakanta Sharma closed down. That was good work again defensively that time by Manmeet. Letting that one go all the way through to De Sluva was Strutov. Amandeep after De Sluva once more. Is it forward, looking to lift it into space. Arshdeep into the circle, but both players were running for the ball, so defenders ball.
Yeah, Arshdeep needs to be stationary if at all you wanted to pick up that scoop ball played into the D.
Comes wide now for HILGC. Talent holding it up, and I don't know how much stall coaches have when the warm-up goes on, Sandy, but I was watching HILGC and their drag flickers, and Talem was flicking superbly in the warm-up. And I just wonder whether Vikram will have the courage to give him a chance.
Well, I think that is what it is. It's one thing to do in the warm-up and the practice, and another thing to do in a match situation. And probably I think that is where Kane Russell comes into play.
You have to give a player a chance at some point, don't you?
Well, probably earlier in the tournament would have been a fair deal to try. But I'm not so sure in a crucial game if he is up for it. Well, time will tell.
Yeah, is Vikram Pillai a risk taker? We'll find out. But TOOFANS at the moment rotating the ball from right to left, down the line by Sumit into the path of Mikhail Strutov. Good dummy sold to Manmi. Strutov into the circle, going along the baseline, finding a foot. Did he? No, that was good defense. And it was all stick from Talem.
Strutov change of pace using the left flank and just going into the deep. It was good defensive work.
And Lally gets a free hit for his side. I saw him in the hotel this morning and actually said, "Are we going to get some more goals from you tonight?" I said, "A sudden burst of it." He just smiled at that smile of his and he said, "I'll try my best."
Well, he's so capable of it, is he not? Actually, I think he scored over 60 goals for the Indian team. And
top of the circle now, and it's pushed forward, but it's no play on is the call. I just thought the players had stopped for a second. Devinder has to just hold it up and make sure the TOOFANS keep it, but good work inside the circle by HILGC. Gurjot involved. Comes to Rajinder now, who's closed down by Albury. Back to Sumit. Woods now. Strutov. Back to Woods. Clever pass by Woods through a thin gap to Rajinder. Chased all the way. What a tackle that was by Hardik.
Was so beautifully done by Hardik. Just went into the body of Rajinder, but he wins it back, Rajinder.
Rajinder looks like he... Oh no, it's just his shoe, I think. Problem with the shoe, but he sorted that one out. To Sumit over the ball for the TOOFANS. Back to Amandeep. And he plays the angle pass out to Devinder Valmiki, who gets the free hit. Devinder back to Desluva. Amandeep now for the TOOFANS. Devinder again has run into space, he's brought it down. Inside the circle, he spins to get a little bit of space on the forehand. He followed through and caught Albury, but it is a penalty corner. Caught the foot, I think it was, of Jazji.
Yeah, it was Jazji. I just thought he wasn't sharp enough in the D. You have to be down, crouching, and you just stick flat on the ground. Just not on that occasion. Good work from Valmiki. So HILGC have the first penalty corner.
They do indeed. And 7 from 37, 18% conversion rate. And they're coming up against a team that has conceded the second most penalty corners. Only 5 goals, but from 41 they've conceded, HILGC, but it shows how good their defence has been. So Amadou at the first battery, Rajinder at the second. They shift slightly to the left. It's a missed trap by Wallace, but he keeps it alive inside the circle, plays it in, and in it goes. Well, it's looped into Sluber, I think, got the final touch, and Pasha Kadaman, I don't think he really cares who scores as long as the TOOFANS score.
The HILGC refereeing this. Well, injection, not a clean stop, but did well. Just pulled it wide and played it into the D. It seemed to come off Surinder's stick, but are they asking for a high ball?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The first shot, it may be too high. It's kind of, yeah, it looked to me as if it was going too high.
Well, Well, they are still in conversation with the umpire. They haven't asked for the referral.
It's not because it's outside the bodies. It's here. It is. Wait, Tomo, do you have any other thing? Yeah.
I don't think they'd want to risk taking the referral so early in the quarter.
But I explained it now twice. It's done now, okay?
Well, the goal is going to stand. And it wasn't De Sluve who got the touch, was it? It was in the end. I think Wallace will be credited with it because it was his shot at the top of the circle and went off the defender's stick. Although we thought it was De Sluve. So the TOOFANS get the lead after 7 minutes. So we have had it just confirmed that Zach Wallace has in fact got the goal. And that was as we thought because it came off the defender's stick, not off the De Sluve's. And that's the perfect start for the TOOFANS. A little bit of luck as well, maybe some will say.
Yeah, absolutely. That wasn't a good injection. It wasn't halted. But Zach Wallace just did so well to bring it into the D and take a try on goal. Not the best, but they all matter.
They do indeed, and that's just gone off Rajinder's stick over the side. Zach Wallace, of course, credited with a hat-trick in the last game, as Shilanan Lakra's goal was taken away from him and given to Wallace, so he's really amongst the goal for the TOOFANS. Hosseins took a deflection, so it'll be long corner now for HILGC. Hosseins takes it. Yorston to Russell. Back to Yorston, it will go again. Thrown in the air, brought down inside the circle, and that'll be a penalty corner. Came in too quickly on Ajit.
Rajawat, that is a soft penalty corner to concede. You do not want to be conceding penalty corners like that. Just did not give him time enough. GC with their first penalty corner.
I think he was within the 5 meters, wasn't he? That was the problem. And the TOOFANS conceded the 3rd most penalty corners, but the 3rd least goals from penalty corners. And the best conversion rate goes to HILGC, 35%, 12 from 34. Kane Russell lines up at the first battery. Shifts now with Sam Ward, still goes to Kane Russell, and top corner he goes, and they've got the equaliser. Kane Russell delivers once again for HILGC.
Well, he is following Tom Bone for the neon socks, is he not? Kane Russell, how was that for a drag flick? The top left corner, not a chance in the goal whatsoever for Dannenberg.
It looked there as if Dannenberg got a touch on it, but actually couldn't keep it out. It was just too powerful. I just think they're a little happy, aren't they, the coaching staff? Hardik a little bit more reserved on the bench. Great effort again by HILGC. We saw them last night twice come from behind and then twice take the lead and be pegged back by the Ranchi Royals.
Go back to the fact that you cannot make mistakes, soft mistakes at this level of the game. You do not want to concede those soft penalty corners. Strutov now with some space in front, plays it to the right.
Yes, indeed, Wallace, a great pass to Jacob Anderson. He tries the shot and knocks the foot away from the defender. And Talum just hitting the turf as it took his right leg away from him.
Jacob Anderson, I just thought he didn't get a good enough first touch, just ran away a little, but did well to keep it in the tee and take the try on goal. Finding the foot, penalty corner to the TOOFANS.
So second penalty corner now for the TOOFANS. Of course, they did get a goal from the last one, but I'm sure they will want a more direct route this time. Certainly those fans will. Amandeep at the first battery. Zach Wallace is at the second. HILGC behind the goal line, shift again to the left. Amandeep goes to the second battery, and Amandeep delivers again for the TOOFANS. 2 from 2 from penalty corners. No wonder their fans are flying the TOOFANS flag.
Is this going to turn out to be a penalty corner contest? Brilliant execution from Amandeep Lakra. came off James Mazzarello, but just the sheer power on that could not keep it out. TOOFANS lead, 2-1.
We've had 3 goals in about 2 minutes. So from a cautious start, suddenly this game has really come to life. Knowing that the TOOFANS could be eliminated, there was a saying I found, it's an Indian saying I believe, Sandeep, the candle burning out gives the brightest glow. So if they are to go out, they're going to go out glowing with the hockey they're giving us tonight.
They just seem to come out with their intentions very clear. Pasha Garaman did say we are going to come all guns blazing, and that's what they are doing.
Yorston did well to get the pass back into the defensive line to Surrender Kumar. Kane Russell now throws it high. Manmeet willing run from him. He got his stick on it, but it's come off the stick of Sumit. So long corner now to HILGC. Hardik over the ball. And there's Sam Ward with the skin tone face mask today. Those face masks cost £700 each, he was telling me. Hardik drills it in across the face of goal. And that was not too far away. Unfortunately, it just went behind Sudeep Chamarko.
Hardik with some space on the right, just trying to put it across the face of the goal.
De Sluva put under pressure. Finds Nilakantha Sharma, feeds it into the midfield. Fed forward again, Rohit. Just over the side, it goes off the stick of Talem. Strutov now carrying it up the left-hand side, just held up, goes back to Sumit. Sumit turns, but showed a little bit too much of the ball, and then HILGC just pushing it over the side. Nilakantha, good run from him. Short pass goes to Arshdeep. Strutov evades the challenge from Cossins. De Sluva. Oh, that was brilliantly read by Simon Yorston. Now fed forward, and a chance for Ajit, who's lively. Ajit's got pace, loves to go wide and then cut back in. Sumit sticks with him. Ajit keeps it in play, but he ran out of play, and Sumit pounced to take the ball back for the TOOFANS.
Well, made it look so easy, did he not, Sumit, with that reverse tackle, bringing all his experience into play.
Shivanand Lakra cutting in from the left-hand side, but nowhere to go, so it goes back to Nilakantha. Little jink over the stick of Manmeet, and now there's a little bit of space for Nilakantha. Feeds it back to Shivanand Lakra, and he takes on Yorston, gets past him, lays it back for himself, tries to get the shot away, and it's ricocheted away, and it was Rohit this time. It's going to be a free out to HILGC.
What a beautiful run that was, using the baseline. He got the better of James Mazzarello, just not able to get his last try on goal.
It looked to me as Shivanand Lakra just caught his foot on the pad of James Mazzarello. It's a penalty corner against HILGC, deemed deliberate within the 25-metre area.
Again, a soft one to concede. We do not want to be doing that. Look at that for a tackle. His stick was nowhere close to the ball. Just kept his foot rooted there. And HILGC with a PC.
The player there, the culprit. And let's be honest, Sandeep, he's got plenty of experience, so probably knew what he was doing there. So Danneberg now is going to be called into action once again. Can he keep Kane Russell at bay, or can HILGC once again come from behind and draw level? Russell at the first battery, Ward on again at the second. They change places. Hardik to inject. They go to the second battery. Russell flicks. Good work done by the first runner that time.
They change batteries at the top of the DK, and Russell with that flick. Good charge out. Coming off the stick. And TOOFANS will play out from the back.
So it's Rajinder doing the first running. Man who went to the Namdahari Academy in 2014, and apparently went there just so he could get a hockey stick. And the rest is history. Into the circle it goes. Talvinder closed down. Really good tackle coming in from, is it Hardik or? No, this is Hardik. It was Manmeet came in and made the tackle.
I just thought he took an extra touch on that ball when he received it in the D. And just gave him enough time. Manmeet to take the ball out.
Yorston just had to stretch to keep control of that one. Into the final 3 minutes now of this first quarter. If the rest of the game's like this, this is going to be a heck of a game. Davindaval Mickey has just... Well, it was actually off the stick of the HILGC player, Akram Pillay. A worried look on his face. Shahadiman not giving anything away. Into space again. Lovely work. Arshdeep cuts infield. And wide it will go.
Just wondered if Jack Waller was just trying to play that ball between his feet towards the goal.
Shannon Lakra now has had a couple of really good runs, and you just wonder whether he's coming into his own as well at this time. Over the top it goes. Ward is going to be there, but Davinder comes back. And Ward might refer this one.
Yeah, I thought so too. It came off his foot, I thought.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I was pretty sure Ward was going to refer this. In fact, they've conferred the umpires, and it will be an HILGC penalty corner. Their third of the match. Scored from one. Can they get level?
That was the aerial ball into the D. Ward was after it in a hurry and off a stick onto the foot.
You'd have to say Davinder Valmiki's body language also gave it away a little bit, the way he turns so quickly to the umpire. It's like a batsman does when he nicks it to the wicketkeeper. So Ward is lined up at the first battery. Kane Russell at the second. Waiting for the whistle. The whistle comes and they go to Ward this time. Takes a deflection off the stick of the first runner, Rajinder. He's done his job again.
A great run out by Rajinder, taking the line so well. And shotting came off his stick and not his foot.
Back to Albury it goes. Under a minute and a half left in the first quarter. Jazji back to Albury. Russell is square. Comes to him now. Down the line it goes to Surender Kumar. Helps it forward. Took a deflection off Nilakanta Sharma's stick. Sambala. I think it's already gone over the baseline. Is the call. Akram Pillay doesn't look too happy down there at the moment, does he? He's normally a very cheerful man. My Air India player.
He always has a smile on his face, does he not, Vikram Pillay?
He does. I'm not used to seeing that expression. Zach Wallace, lovely pass. And Rajinder into the circle. He's managed to keep control. Tried to feed it to Wallace. Great defence coming back that time by Gurjot. Wallace, though, keeping them into the 23. And, in fact, it's gone out off Rajinder's stick. Hardik to Kane Russell. Under 30 seconds left. Will they try and attack, or will they just keep possession and just negate the TOOFANS for the final 30 seconds? And the line it goes. Looks like they are going to try one last attack. They need to get it in quickly. Gurjot spins. He gets it across the face of goal, but unfortunately for HILGC, nobody in front of goal, much to the relief of Jean-Paul Danneberg. Well, it's been a really lively first quarter as we see the students from KISS University here in attendance once more, and it's great to have them here. Score at the end of the first quarter: Hockey India League 1, Hyderabad TOOFANS 2. As we look at the highlights from that first 15-minute spell, Strutov was lively throughout. Good run by him. along the baseline, found the foot. In fact, that was actually great defending that time by Talam. This was the penalty corner. They made a bit of a mess of it. Zach Wallace kept it alive at the top, had a shot, and it was deflected in off the defender's stick. And that was a goal was given. And then this was needless penalty corner conceded, just coming into that space too early. And Kane Russell made them pay. A really wonderful flick by the man searching for his neon socks. And then Jacob Anderson won another penalty corner, and this time it was Amandeep who flicked past James Mazzarello to restore the lead for the TOOFANS. And they were dancing in their seats.
I just thought the TOOFANS created better chances in the first quarter, but I am a little disappointed with the way their defense has played. They have conceded soft penalty corners, something that the TOOFANS have not done earlier in this tournament, so known to have a tight defense. But HILGC, can they make them pay for that?
Well, they have conceded a fair amount of penalty corners in the tournament, the TOOFANS, the third most conceded. But credit to them, the third least amount of goals. So our defence has been pretty good, and you feel today it's going to be crucial. Pillay, pensive. Strutov. He's going to be put under pressure, but he knew what he was doing clearly. Short pass to Nilakanta. To Sluva. Amandeep thought about the overhead pass. Instead, he goes wide onto the right-hand side. Nilakanta collects, changes direction well. Left Gurjot behind. Ralston steals it back. Hardik, nice pirouette from him in the midfield. Creates some space, finds Ward. Ward plays it to Munmi. Munmi has to double back. Good defence by Desluva. Surrender Kumar now for HILGC. Russell goes out onto the left-hand side. Talam playing it forward. Gossines goes back to Yorston. Deep was there, but Wallace suddenly got a little bit closer, and he thought, I better not try and pass to Hudby. Nice turn from Munmi. He's off the stick of Desluva. Gurjot plays it across, but a little bit too high and made it difficult for Ward.
Gurjot had the space in front of him when he received the ball. Just that last pass, not very satisfying.
And now it's Jacob Anderson going forward. He keeps it in play inside the circle, gets the deflection off Kane Russell's stick to win a long corner for the TOOFANS. Strutov has to stretch. Has Hardik ahead of him. In the end, he goes back to Desluva, who squares it to Sumit, looking for a run down the line. Shilanand comes out of the circle to get that for the TOOFANS. Pursued all the way. Good work, though, by Shilanand Lakra. He's had to go back, but now he cuts in. Lovely little shimmy to take him past Hardik and win the free hit. Nilakanta, I think, he's taking it from the wrong position. Umpire's happy with that position, so play continues. Sumit now, under pressure. Good work by Gurjot. Sumit turns, eventually gets a bit of space, finds Shilanand Lakra, and another long corner to the TOOFANS. Into the circle just behind Arshdeep that time.
Zach Wallace, that was with that drive into the D, just not getting the right direction when he tried to find Arshdeep. HILGC will come out with a free hit.
Kane Russell brings it down. Simon Yorston. Forward, Cossins will, no, it's gone to Amandeep. I thought Cossins was holding his ground there. Into the circle, Shilana, does he? No, it just dribbled over, unfortunately for him.
Set up on the right, there's a bouncing ball, difficult one to control.
Gurjot brings it down and turns away from Sumit, goes back to Surrender Kumar. Yorston Youngster who was actually born in Chertsey in England in the borough of Runnymede, which is not a place I like because when we were studying history, I think the Magna Carta was signed in 1215 at Runnymede. That was limiting powers of the royal family. Hardik over the ball. I think it was. I was never very good at history, to be honest. And Manmi was looking for the foot, but unfortunately didn't get it. We've got a player down. It's Sumit. Just trying to stretch out his groin, I think.
But Sumit has made some crucial tackles in that corner. A couple of important interceptions. And he is just going off the ground, Sumit.
And he's playing on down here. Sandeep, he's just run up on the left flank. But he did look in pain.
Yeah, he just got me there. I thought he was going off. A shoot off with a good strong run right to the center.
Yorston, though, takes it away from him. Gurjot. Surrender. Yorston again. To Russell. Hardik made himself available. Good square pass to Cosines, who now plays it out to Jasjit on the left-hand side. Rajinder comes to close him down. Ajit now pulls it one way, then the other. And he's won a free hit for his side. Good work again by Ajit. Jasjit Singh Kula over the ball. Goes back to Hardik. Oh, and in it goes to Gurjot, and unfortunately he didn't get it under control, and Amandeep pounced.
It was good ball from Hardik, played into the D, had some deception, but Gurjot just not able to collect it. Toofans cannot keep that in play.
Well, it was a willing run from Rohit. I think it looked like he was going to get it under control. He got the touch, but it just ran away from him. Aubrey now. Once again, Hardik on the ball. He just plays it on the foot of Rohit with ease. Aubrey. Jasjit helps it on first time. Manmeet now looking to take on Rajinder. Manmeet drops it back out. He continues his run. Gurjot plays it back to Jasjit. Now it's Kane Russell coming on the right-hand side. Angled pass stolen away by Woods as Aubrey was the intended recipient. Rohit now looks to take on Jasjit. Got past him, cuts inside Aubrey. Good play by Rohit. He'll go square now to Strutov. Strutov into the circle. And Mazzarello saves, but it caught the foot. I thought the whistle had gone as well, but it comes back out. Good advantage played by the umpire. Strutov gets the foot just outside the circle, off the foot of Lalit that time. Strutov again. And Lalit has stolen it, throws it forward. De Sluva penalised, and look how quickly they get on with it. Cosines down the line, turns back because that was good work by Sumit. Lalit again. Manmeet now. Placed by Sumit, goes infield to Hassan Bala. Bala. Short pass back to Lalit. Gets the pass back again. And across it went, and so close.
Strutov with the ball on that tomahawk. It was saved. Came off the body, but an advantage was played. HIL just survived that little attack from the Toofans.
So we've just gone past the halfway stage of the second quarter. De Sluva goes back to Sumit. Alakanta trying to turn. And it's Rajinder. And Ward, I think, was trying to claim that Rajinder used his stick to prevent him making the tackle. Yorston now in a battle with Rajinder, gets the free hit. calling for it out wide was Lalit. He goes long this time. And Sudip Chamaka will get the free hit. He stood his ground. Now looks to take on Sumit. Sumit sniping. Sudip slipped as he went inside the circle. He's got the free hit though from the initial challenge, I think, that came in from Sumit. Aubrey came forward to take it. Talem plays it back. And now Kane Russell. Jasjeet just dispossessed there. That was a great tackle by Wallace. And the whistle's gone, much to the frustration of the TOOFANS, who wanted to counter-attack because it was 3-on-3. Nilakanta Sharma now carries over halfway. Sumit lays it forward, looking for the sharp run of Arshdeep. Arshdeep tries to change direction into the circle. He goes, lost it at the edge of the circle, but he is going to win a free hit.
Good work from Arshdeep along the right flank. Played into the D. HILGC will bring it out.
It's going to be a free hit to the TOOFANS. Kadaman just again with his poker face on. So they recycle it out now to Sluva, feeding it forward. It's a good lead again by Arshdeep. Spins inside the circle, no way along the baseline, and then he's penalised from lifting his stick a bit.
Arshdeep is seeing a lot of the ball. Good lead he is giving, and yeah, just there when he lifted his stick into the player.
So Jasjeet now coming up the flank. Battling away, Hardik and Shilanand. Hardik gets the free hit. Feeds it to Manmeet in space, who turns and looks to attack, goes out onto the left-hand side. Super pass to, I think it's Ajit along the baseline, into the melee. It goes, Ward spins and shoots, and it's still alive for Aubrey. He now has a shot, and the whistle has gone, but there may be a referral again from HILGC.
No, that wasn't going on goal, that was going wide.
HILGC put the pressure there. There's a lot of space on the left, played across. Sam Ward with a try, came off his foot, but I just think the advantage was played.
So Devinder Valmiki, lovely pass now. Arshdeep again across the face of goal, appeals for a penalty corner, and they're given this time for the TOOFANS. So they win their third penalty corner.
Well, Arshdeep has been very lively on the ball whenever he's got it. Creating some good positions for himself, playing it across the face of the goal, finding the foot. And the TOOFANS with their third penalty corner.
This would be a good time to score. 4 minutes till the half-time break. Perfect time to just get a 2-goal advantage. And as I said before, it makes the coaches change their half-time talk. Ward's still in discussion with David Tomlinson. Ward wanted a penalty stroke, I think. So Woods is at the second battery, Rajinder at the first. It goes to Rajinder, and that's a good save by Mazzarello, and it goes high into the stand behind him.
Injection, a good one. Ball played for Rajinder, and James Mazzarello with that save.
Another PC to the TOOFANS. Work in there by Jacob Anderson this time. It's a fourth penalty corner for the TOOFANS. Amandeep is lining up this time around. And Rajinder will be at the second battery. James Mazzarello will be determined to keep the TOOFANS at bay. Whistle goes, and it's a mistrap, but it will be brought down by Wallace. Wallace now pushes it into the circle. Rajinder across the face of goal, and it will be a goal for Shilanand Lakra this time. Well, he had one rubbed off him the other night, but there is no doubt Shilanand Lakra put that one in the back of the net. 3-1 to the TOOFANS.
In the corner, routine not going to their liking. It was Hind stop that brought back into the D. Played across the face was Rajinder. And then Shilaland, the ball bubbling up in front of him, just slotting home.
So 3-1. Now with 3.5 minutes till the half-time break. So Hardik, HILGC. Pressure being applied by Shilanand Lakra. Surrender helps it forward up the side. Cosines turns and did very well to keep it under control in the end as it bobbled up. Manmeet. Cosines trying to slide that one through into the path of Manmeet, but good defence again from the TOOFANS. Here's Shilanand Lakra. Will he take on Russell? Yes, he will. Russell, what a tackle that was. He was done for pace, but timed his tackle to perfection.
That's what experience does to the Kane Russell. It was a one-on-one situation, and then just made it look so easy in the end.
Free hit has gone the way of HILGC, but it's just inside the 25. So Aubrey takes it back out. Cosines back to Aubrey. Still 2.5 minutes in the first half left. Surrender back to Aubrey again, who looks to take on Rohit. He did well to stick with him and force him to turn around. Cosines now for HILGC, pulling away from Shilanand Lakra and drawing the foul. Kane Russell. Russell again. Surrender. And looking to try and play the fierce ball into the circle if they can. Cosines. Still over a minute and a half left. Surrender. It's patient by HILGC. And look at the numbers they had at the top of the circle, the TOOFANS. And now it's Wallace carries it forward. Wallace feeds Shilanand Lakra. Slipping was Rohit as he went inside the circle. Two players closed down Shilanand. It's Strudov now. Another brilliantly timed tackle by Kane Russell. Wow, that was good.
And he pulled it off Strudov. Two crucial tackles from Kane Russell in the last couple of minutes.
Hit going away of Sudi out wide for HILGC. We're into the final minute of the first half. TOOFANS have the lead at the moment. Missed trap, much to the frustration of Surrender. The ball again just bobbled on the turf. That's why he was a little bit annoyed. Wallace played that one forward, but it was looking for the run of Talvinder, but it went the wrong side of him, and Yorston had all the time in the world. Russell again. He's over halfway as Talvinder looked to close him down. Now it's Cosines. Talvinder again, shuttling between the two. Rohit looking to help out. Surrender gets this one under control. Down the line it goes. Hardik looks to take on Sumit. Sumit got the touch, took it over the baseline. They need to get it in quickly if it's going to count. They do get it back to Russell, and into the circle it goes. Desperate defence, and Ajit, well, they pulled one back. And I think Ajit will be the one who's credited with the goal, as he just managed to poke it towards goal, and then it was helped over the line.
Ajit has been lively for the HILGC, and what an opportunistic goal that was. The ball played in, Sam Ward with a little touch. It did not do enough, but then Ajit, alert to the situation, just played it across, and it was Manmeet, I think, with the last touch. But what matters is that 2 goals apiece.
Well, it's 3-2 now. Or are they reviewing this?
Yeah, okay.
Director, can you show me the last play, please?
We didn't hear what the review was for. There's Ajit's first save. Good work by Danneberg. Then the other save comes in, and I think that was over the line from Manmeet. I'm just wondering what they're referring, whether they're saying there was danger. Oh, Sumit throwing his stick.
I think it is for the initial ball, or for this of Sam Ward.
David, I have an advice for you. The ball was dangerous for the defender. You may start with a free hit and they keep their referee.
So the goal has been rubbed out. It will not be. And now HILGC go to the other umpire to complain. Hardik is walking across now. Hopefully we can hear what's being said.
No, he was. No, wait. That is what Deepak seen, and that's why there's an advice to change it. Can we do referral for that? No, it can't. Because there's only one referral. Wait, you know as well that you can't refer a referral. That's exactly what you know. Come on.
If your referee had a different opinion, can't he check again? Because we thought it's inside the post.
Yeah, but Deepak, the video umpire, says it's done outside. So, yeah? Okay.
So the goal doesn't count, and a disappointed Hockey India League go in now with a scoreline that is HILGC 1, Hyderabad TOOFANS 3.
मेरा नाम अंकित पाल, मैं मिडफील्डर एसजी पाइपर्स टीम से। एसजी पाइपर्स के लिए मेरा ये सेकंड सीज़न है, बट हॉकी इंडिया लीग से इतना फ़ायदा होता है कि हमें काफ़ी कुछ सीखने को मिलता है ओवरसीज़ प्लेयर से। इसमें कितना आप कोऑर्डिनेट कर पाते हैं एक दूसरे से, सीनियर प्लेयर्स हैं हमारे काफ़ी, तो इसमें काफ़ी अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस मिलता है और हमें भी मौका मिलता है कि हम अपने आप को शो कर सकें काफ़ी। एसजी पाइपर्स टीम ने मुझे जब लिया तो काफ़ी हेल्पफुल रहा, क्योंकि एक एसजी पाइपर की अच्छी टीम है और उसमें खेलने में काफ़ी मज़ा भी आता है और बेसिकली थोड़ा फाइनेंशियली भी काफ़ी सपोर्ट मिलता है लीग से।
Hello guys, Maninder Singh this side. I played for Suma Hockey Club. When I was ball picker in 2017 when I was watching HIL. That was really a really good moment for me, and now I'm playing HIL again. Really good to be in Chennai, and hockey atmosphere is really nice here. As you all know that Vinny is a legend. It is a good experience to know a few more things, new things. So last season मेरा बहुत अच्छा गया था, and हमारी टीम का भी अच्छा गया था जो हमने plans करे थे. हम स्ट्रिक्टली प्लान रहे.
My name is Rajinder Singh, and I'm playing from Hyderabad TOOFANS as a midfielder. Really great for me. It was a really great lesson for me that helped me in my Indian team career as well. Now we are here to play another season of HIL, and hopefully we'll play this as a very good. Some of very good players of foreign are in our team. I learned a lot of things from them. Those things are really helpful for me. Our team structure and the way we play and the way we bond with each other, I think that is really special in our team.
Half-time here at the Kalinga Stadium, and it is Hyderabad TOOFANS 3, HILGC 1. HILGC looking at their second defeat in their final match. Well, we're going to look at the highlights now from the first half. Strutov, lovely run by him into the circle. Along the baseline he came. He was looking for a foot, but it was good defence in the end by Talam. They did win a penalty corner from Rajinder, and it wasn't trapped perfectly. Wallace, though, came back in, and it was deflected in by the defender. And so that was the opening goal. Zach Wallace credited with it. This was, again, rather foolish defending, coming out and conceding the penalty corner. And Kane Russell said, "Thank you very much." And within a minute had pulled HILGC level. But then another penalty corner won this time by Jacob Anderson, and it was Amandeep who said thank you very much, and he put the TOOFANS back into the lead. They had their moments though, HILGC on the attack. Strutov once again, who's looked lively throughout, was denied by a save from Mazzarello, and it was a good advantage play because from the rebound, despite the danger, they got another shot away. And then this time, another penalty corner. Anderson was bumped out of the way. And again, it was a mistrap at the top of the circle. Wallace played it to Rajinder, and in it went to the back post, and Shilanand Lakra was there this time to pop it up and score. And this is where HILGC thought they had a goal right at the end. Ajit getting it into the goal. Fine save initially by Danneberg, came back to Ajit, and that was rubbed out. So HILGC, they'll either react to that, Sandeep, and come out with more fire in the belly, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, they will just be disappointed that that goal wasn't allowed virtually in the dying minutes of the first half.
Well, it's always great to see people enjoying themselves. And if that isn't enjoyment, I don't know what is. Well, we're now going to hear from the coaches and what their views were of the first half.
Coach, you're leading 3-1, also a very entertaining game so far. What would you like to see your team do better in the second half?
Tight game, very tight game. So I think we just need to stay on it. Currently, the result is in our favor, but I think both sides have big opportunities. We have to defend a little bit tighter, and we have to seize one or two more chances. Simple like that.
Thank you. All the best. Coach, end-to-end action in the first half. Your team has got into good positions in the final third. Your thoughts on the first half, and where can you improve in the second?
Yeah, we are losing very early balls, so now in the coming up half, so we will be more concentrating on that we should not lose the ball and keep the ball control. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. All the best.
That's a fair call, I think, from Vikram Pillai, just to not turn over the ball and control it a little bit more in this second half. And I think if they do that, they have, even as Pasha Khadaman said, they have a really good chance of getting back in this game.
They just thought late in the second quarter, HILGC did do that, seemed to hold on to the ball a little bit longer and create some chances up front. But yes, this will be an entertaining second half is what I think.
Well, they're happy with this scoreline at the moment, or they're just happy with the music being played in the stadium. But certainly there will be, some will be not so happy about this scoreline at the moment because it could eliminate their chances from making the top four. Would of course lift the TOOFANS to 11. JSW Surma still have the chance of getting 11 if they can win their last two games, and they will be up next tonight against the Kalinga Lancers.
Yeah, it's still so open, is it not? Except for the Lancers who are up there in the knockout stage. The 3 slots still up for grabs.
You couldn't have written a script better for a tournament than the one we have at the moment. We have no idea who is going to make that top 4. Final huddle wanted by the TOOFANS. And the conversations continue. That is the game coming up later this evening. The Vedanta Kalinga Lancers taking on JSW Surma. And Surma must win to keep their hopes of making the top 4 alive. Lancers already assured of their place. And the Lancers unbeaten. Well, no rotation of the goalkeepers. Jean-Paul Danneberg is going to stay under the bar. Mazzarello remains in goal for HIL GC. Sam Ward was deep in conversation with David Tomlinson, I'm sure, discussing still the goal that was rubbed out, the goal that wasn't.
Well, they'll quickly have to put that behind themselves and focus on what is in front of them. 2 quarters to make a claim for the knockout.
Well, they had feelings that they were a little bit hard done by with Zach Wallace's opener from the penalty corner. And another one there. And it will be HIL GC to get us underway in the second half and the third quarter. Lalit pushes back to Cossins. Hardik cleverly diverted that onto the foot of Arshdeep.
Just so aware is he, Hardik, whenever the ball is played to him.
Manmeet getting the decision that time that Sumit came into his space. He was rooted to the spot. Hardik again as Anderson looked to close him down. Throws it forward to Manmeet. Into the circle he goes, but it's a penalty corner given against Sumit.
An aerial ball from Hardik. Manmeet did well to bring it down. The ball was bouncing as he played it in. Manmeet and Sumit, that was just finding his foot. HIL GC with a penalty corner.
Really good opportunity for them now to get an early goal in this third quarter and start the comeback. Sam Ward is at the second battery, just talking to James Albury whether they got something up their sleeve. Kane Russell is at the first battery. Hardik to inject. They go to Kane Russell. Kane Russell straight into the first runner. Will be another penalty corner.
Good charging yet again, coming off the foot, taking a great line. But HIL GC with the 5th penalty corner.
It's Mukul Sharma doing the running that time. Slight shift to the right, but it still goes to Russell, and Russell squeezes it inside the near post. Danneberg was at full stretch and couldn't keep it out, so they have pulled the goal back.
And is he on level for the Neon Sox now, Kane Russell? I think he is with Tom Booner. Look at that for an execution. Going to the right of Danneberg. Such a difficult angle to keep out for any goalkeeper. And that ball was traveling at some pace.
Danneberg, you can see, is offset to the right, and Russell still managed to get it past him. The big German undone by the big New Zealander. Danneberg, the current FIH goalkeeper of the year for 2025. Wallace trying to come infield, but it's stolen away by Cossins. Hit going the way of HIL GC, and TOOFANS are going to have to be very careful now.
The HIL GC at the moment have the tails up.
And Russell is back to James Albury. A little mistrap by Russell that time. Strutov. Sumit now goes to De Sluva. Pushes it into the path of Amandeep. Throws it to the air. Shilanand coming in from the flank. He probably didn't get that under control as quickly as he was hoping. He has got it under control now, but he's just caught by Gurjot. Play on is the call. Albury on the ball. Sorry, not Albury, I mean Strutov. Sumit now. De Sluva. Manakanta showing for him and go straight back. Amandeep. There's Mukul Sharma down the line. He'd made a good run, but chose not to use him. Tesluva, and Alcanta gets the chance to turn now. Slides it forward into the path of Arshdeep. Arshdeep, good pass to Anderson. Anderson inside the circle, looking to lay it back. Superb defence by Manmeet coming back, and a good pass out of defence to find Lali. Now it is Albury. Patient defence from HILGC. They didn't step out and put pressure, they just let the TOOFANS pass it.
They just seem to have crowded their defence, HILGC. And Manmeet, that was with the last interception, did it so well.
And here he is bringing the ball down, winning a free. No, he's not won the free hit. It's gone against him this time. Sumit will probably feel it's the first one that's gone his way all day.
Manmeet has been lively in this game. Trying to close him down right now.
Sumit trying to come in from the flank, wins another free hit, and he's looking at the umpire as if to say, does Gurjot deserve a card for that? But didn't actually say it, just gave the look. Amandeep to Tesluva once more. And again, disciplined defending from HILGC.
And very patient are the TOOFANS being at the moment. Not really trying to force the pace. Just when I say that, concedes a tame turnover.
And we talk about players and lifting their standing by playing in this tournament, but what about the coaches? Because Vikram Pillai, I think, has done a great job with HILGC. Everyone was expecting them to be bottom of the ladder.
Yeah, brilliant. I mean, Vikram Pillai has really got this team to play the way he wants them to play.
Something, talking to some of the players, they said it's a very happy camp, and sometimes that is the challenge, especially when you have so many nationalities. Although HILGC have 4 nationalities, whereas Pasha Khadaman's TOOFANS have 5 playing for them. Now it's 6 if you count Indians as well, but I'm looking at the foreigners coming in.
I just think coaching in a tournament of this magnitude at this stature boils down to a lot of man management first.
Long pass thrown in the air, but Sumit brought it down well. Tesluva now, a little bit of space for him to exploit in the midfield. Feeds it to Rajinder. Rohit made a run forward, but was sort of looking over his shoulder, and I think Rajinder thought it was a risky pass, so held on to it. Tesluva now. He's happily back to Amandeep. Chance to turn for Nick Woods. Strutov made himself available. Nice dummy sold to Cossins. And that was off the defender's stick, so it'll be a long corner to the TOOFANS. 5 minutes gone in the third quarter. Woods over the ball to Tesluva. Amandeep. Defender Valmiki. Woods pushing forward. Devinder again.
Very evident change in the second half for the TOOFANS. Very, very patient.
So Shilanand wins a free hit. He's showing he's not patient. He was going on a mazy run, trying to get into the circle. Cossins gets the free hit now. He'll leave it behind for Jasjit to take it. Squares it to Hardik. Yorston now. HILGC will just want to build from the back to try and create that opportunity to get an equaliser. Hardik changes direction well. Woods went with him. He's won a free hit though off Arshdeep. Nice pass as well, trying to turn this time is Prasant Bala. He lost out though.
Good defensive work from the TOOFANS.
Bala, who comes from these parts, he comes from the coastal town of Puri in Odisha. Letting that one run was Rajinder. Yorston is taking it away from Rajinder just to make sure he had the space. Very good turn in the midfield. Out wide it comes now. Played down the line. It's a good pass from Ajit again. Looking to steal it. Amandeep Lakra in a real tussle that time with Sudip Chamako.
Just timed his tackle so well. Amandeep Lakra inside the D. Did well to dispossess Sumit Chamako. Amandeep on the ball.
Oh, what a great pass. And Mukul Sharma trying to feed it to the baseline. Brilliantly read, though, to prevent the ball getting to Arshdeep. Jasjit Singh, Kula. Woods now, just pulling away from Ward. Back it comes to Amandeep. There's 7 minutes left now in this third quarter. There's hardly been a strike at goal apart from the goal.
Both teams pretty content in holding their structure and keeping the ball in the midfield. Just waiting for the error.
I'm sure Tamil Nadu Dragons, if they're watching this, will be going, come on HILGC, get the draw. Great run by Arshdeep into the circle. And it's going to be a long corner to the TOOFANS.
Arshdeep, whenever he has the ball, is causing a lot of trouble to the HIL defense. Great use of the baseline, lovely body position.
Well, Wallace plays it in, and it's going to be another long corner. So Wallace over the ball again for the long corner. Goes that wide to Sumit. Sumit brings it down, he's into the circle, trying to weave his way through. Good touch again by Jasjit. Ward helping out. And then the free hit going the way of HILGC.
Just thought Sumit did exceedingly well to bring it down on the first touch. In short, he was inside the D. But Ward very aware to the situation.
I also think Jasjit has been really strong in the last few minutes. He's using that experience, having played at international level. 53 caps, and comes from Sansapur, where of course I think they've had 14 Olympians come from that one village. It's a bit like the Kenyan runners from Itan in Kenya.
Sansapur has produced a lot of Olympians for India.
Great pass to Hardik. Really good tackle though from Desluva as Hardik went with the 3D skills. Desluva carries it out. Held up though. That was good work by Rahul Yadav. And Rajinder, I think there was a clash of his head, just seemed to go into the shoulder.
With just his momentum, just could not stop himself. He stood his ground. Manmeet that was, and Rajinder just ran into him.
I don't think Manmeet did anything wrong. Rajinder just couldn't change the line he was running. And then his jaw just seemed to go into the shoulder of Manmeet. He's gone straight off for a little bit of treatment. So Desluva over the ball as we enter the final 5 minutes of the third quarter. TOOFANS now, their lead cut to 1. Remembering they need to win tonight to have any hope of playing in the finals and finishing in the top 4. Wallace driving through the middle and claimed that that was too high as he played it into the foot.
Jack Wallace just trying to go through the central midfield of HILGC, just lifted it when it mattered most.
Jasjit again with a good pass down the line to Aubrey, poked over the side by Sumit. Yorston just over the halfway line, gives it out wide now. Talem down the line from him. Lovely turn, Sudip Chamako. Slips the ball back to Cosines into the circle. Oh, that was almost a very, very good deflection by Ajit.
Well, he was totally unmarked inside the D. Ajit, look at that for a pass. Tangai Kosin just picked him out beautifully. Sumit, a great distance from him. You do not want to do that as a defender. You need to be first on the ball on these cross balls.
Ajit, who was spotted at the Kello Youth Games in 2022, I think he's really thrown down a marker. Great pass in! Brilliant save, Mazzarello, to deny Shilanan Lakra a second.
Valmiki was with that pass. How well did he pick out Shilanan Lakra on the far side? A great run in. But Toofans have a long corner.
Yeah, Strutov over the ball. Goes back to Amandi. De Sluva. Mazzarello's save may prove crucial in the scheme of things. It's a free hit going to, and Sudic Chamarko gets a card.
There's a try from Shilan Lakra, just going over the goal.
So HILGC down to 10 for the next 2 minutes, and there's only under 3 minutes left. So most of this quarter, they will be a player down. Amandeep Lakra, the big question is, can the Toofans exploit that extra player? Goes out wide onto the left-hand side. Strutov along the baseline, looks to lay it across. Mazzarello got his pad there. Rohit was dispossessed, but it's back now with Sumit. Sumit goes all the way back to Amandeep, and they'll build from the back once more. Lovely pass to Strutov, into the circle he goes. Thought about the reverse stick, then along the baseline he went, wanted a penalty corner, and the umpire's arms come out, and it is a 5th penalty corner for the Toofans.
Chamarko with that suspension there, sitting out. And can the Toofans make this count? Look at Strutov, the first touch that he made to just bring it into the D. Thought of laying it across the face of the goal, pulled it back, found the foot. Penalty corner to the Toofans.
What a time for the Toofans if they want to restore their 2-goal cushion. Amandeep Lakra lines up at the first battery. Rajinder at the second, and he got a pat on the back there from Strutov. Not sure if you saw that. We'd think, though, they would still prefer to go with Amandeep. And they do. It's trapped. Amandeep flicks. Mazzarello saves. Comes back to Rohit. He squares it to Strutov. And wonderful defence again by Surinder Kumar that time.
Well, totally committed was he, Surinder.
And it's still alive as Rajinder takes it into the circle, trying to get past Surinder Kumar, and Surinder Kumar wringing his hands now as I think Rajinder just caught him on the knuckles.
Well, 2 brave tackles from Surinder, first on the penalty corner, and then in this open play, the flick from Amandeep Lakra.
Surinder Kumar started playing his hockey at the Royal Aryan Public School. Devinder Valmiki, and it's ricocheted off the stick again of Surinder Kumar for another long corner for the Toofans. Woods this time goes square to De Sluva, out wide to Sumit. Sumit into the circle, across the face of goal. Mazzarello, good save again by him, and good work by Kane Russell. Ajit is back there helping out. Ajit goes infield now to Hardik. De Sluva, though, has stolen it back for the Toofans.
Mazzarello had to make that save, and it was played across the face of the goal. On the scoop ball, Rajinder.
Rajinder to Devinder Valmiki. Wonderful tackle, Manmeet. That was brave. Devinder was winding up for a really powerful strike.
Just thought he took a little too much time on that try, Devinder. Toofans at the moment are better off the exchanges.
Nick Woods, lovely dummy. And now Rajinder again. And it comes off the pad of Mazzarello all the way out to the 25-metre line. Powerful save by the English goalkeeper. And Mazzarello this quarter has made, in the end, quite a few very important saves.
Once on the right, once on the left, once with the glove. He's been pretty much kept HIL in the game. Rajinder trying to play it across the face of the goal. He had to get his foot to that Mazzarello.
Well, there goes the hooter, and that is the end of the third quarter. It was a very patient first 10 minutes, and then the Toofans almost flicked a switch and went on the attack, but they created plenty of opportunities but just could not get the ball past James Mazzarello. So at the end of the third quarter, it's Hyderabad Toofans 3, HILGC 2. This was a good run from HILGC, and they won a penalty corner, and Kane Russell beat Danneberg at his near post. That was in the very first minute of the third quarter. Then there was some cautious play before the TOOFANS started to come out of their shell and attack. Moments for HILGC, and Ajit trying to deflect that one towards goal, just put it over the crossbar. That was a brilliant save by Mazzarello to deny Shilanan Lakra. And you just wonder, has Mazzarello done enough to give his team a lifeline?
Well, the last 15 minutes will decide that, but I just thought TOOFANS were the better team in the third quarter. They created chances, they were patient, and when they came up into attack, they looked like they were going to score. But Mazzarello has kept HILGC in the match.
Jean-Paul Danneberg making his way back to his goal. Goalkeeper for Rod Weiskoln and James Mazzarello, now with Old Georgians in England. Well, it's been an outstanding display by Mazzarello. HILGC, they may well still make it into the top four, but 2 defeats going into those finals is not the form you would like.
Yeah, absolutely. When you get closer to the knockout stages, you just want to be upping your game, not losing them and going into the knockout stage.
And to be fair, they didn't actually lose last night, did they? They drew and missed out on the bonus point. They did lose the game before that one to JSW Surma. And they've had trouble with teams that have restricted them from penalty corners. Kane Russell. Oh, a lovely pass up the sideline by Russell. Ward now. Just poked over the side by Summit. So it will be HILGC ball. Manmeet comes across to play it in from the right-hand side. Aubrey to Hardik. Anderson was looking to come and close Aubrey down. Got the pass to Russell. Comes back to Aubrey again. Into Hardik. Turns onto his forehand as Strutov looks to pounce. And then Shilanan Lakra looked to pounce, but as Hardik slipped, he lost his stick. And the chance went begging, and then he's just been caught. A painful blow as he was trying to jump out of the way.
Well, he wasn't there quite 5 meters, he was just trying to go back, and Hardik played the ball.
Shilanan Lakra, who made his 50th appearance for India at the Sultan Azlan Shah Cup in November. Hardik throws it out wide now, and unfortunately missed on the far side. Talam coming forward.
That was a measured pass from Hardik. Talam. TOOFANS will play it out of defense.
Wallace knocks it forward and gets there. Manmeet chasing him. Good pass into the circle to Arshdeep. Arshdeep along the baseline. Oh, he's played it across the face of goal, and that was outstanding by Talim to sweep it clear.
It's a stick tackle from him. Okay. Have the stick tackle over there.
Wow.
Okay,
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
He's asking for 2 stick tackles
Josh,
and a foot.
Look, please, for a stick tackle at the top.
Yes, David, I can check if there
Just
are
have a look
any
at the
stick
play coming
tackle.
through.
Yeah, I'll look the whole play.
Another lively run by Arshdeep.
But he has been lively all through the game. Just dinked it past James Mazzarello. There's nothing there.
Brilliant by Talim, though, to clear that to Strutov at the top of the circle. Ooh. Ward. Was there a stick check? Look at the stick go flying.
There is no clear reason to change your decision. Start with a free hit, and they keep their effort.
Thought so too. The tackle from Ward first got the ball, then Sudov got a stick.
I thought that was a referral by the TOOFANS, but they haven't lost their referral. So the call will stay with your decision on the pitch, so we didn't get a change of decision, so the TOOFANS referral was incorrect. So surely they should have lost their referral. That could be a moment later in the game. We'll have to wait and see. Great, almost a very great box. Surrender Kumar did well to get his stick to it, but he just lost it, and the ball just caught him on the back of the legs.
To have Sam Ward down. Not sure what really happened there.
Looks like he got a blow or something on his right knee because he's hobbling a little bit. Okay, we've just had clarification that the TOOFANS have indeed lost their referral. Thought they must do. So the Sluva now over the ball for the TOOFANS. Still holding a 1-goal lead. Comes to Rajinder. Rajinder looks to cut in. Surrender Kumar stayed with him, so too Sam Ward. Rajinder has done well, and the free hit goes the way of HILGC.
It's Sam Ward was again who came back deep into defense. He forced the error on Rajinder. Hardik now looking for his passing options. Forced to go back.
Turn again by Hardik, feeding it into the path of Manmeet. Manmeet's been everywhere for HILGC tonight, but his pass that time was errant. If it stays like this, the TOOFANS will move to 11 points and +6. HIL's already on 11 points and +4, so they'll go down to +3. So they'll jump above them, and then the Royals are on 11 points +7. It is so close, and they will all have 3 wins. So that's where the goal difference comes in. Good run again by Ajit, finding Ward. He'll pick up the loose ball, feeds it down the line, and across the circle it goes, but Shilanand is there to clean up at the back for the TOOFANS. And we've got a whistle going now. I think they want to refer this one.
Okay. It's coming through, it's on the ball right now. Deepak?
Yes, good.
HIL is asking for a foot inside the circle. Can you please check?
Okay, I will check if there any foot of the defender.
So I think it's when Gurjot plays the ball across that they're looking for a slight deflection. It's the pass from Ajit, and now Gurjot. Is there a foot here? So he looked a foot, didn't it?
We'll have to get another look at that maybe.
Certainly need to see it from another angle.
They lost their referee.
Well, no foot. He didn't see it from another angle. Deepak Joshi happy with what he's seen. So both teams now, no referrals. And there are 10.5 minutes left. Can the TOOFANS hang on? Because if they do, they may well be the only team that was in the top 4 last year that is in the top 4 this year. Shilanand Lakra again goes on a run. Surrender Kumar looked like there was, sorry, Kane Russell rather, looked like there was a little bit of a shove, but he got away with it. So defender's ball. Amardeep Lakra feeds it to Nick Woods. Summit now lifts it over the top for Zach Wallace. Wallace brought it down well. Good advantage played by the umpires as well. Now Rajinder into space to the back post. Wonderful defence again by Jasjit.
A lot of space on the right for Rajinder when he received the ball. He just set it up so well, looking up, looking for his passing option. Then good defensive work, Jasjit, that was in the right position to bring it out.
Jasjit has just rewound the clock, hasn't he, tonight? He's given a really accomplished performance defensively. And just with the 1-goal advantage, I'm sure TOOFANS fans are actually biting their fingernails. They wanted a free hit, it wasn't given to Nick Woods then, so Rajinder picks up the ball and goes on another run, this time on the left-hand side. Rajinder edging towards goal, looking to lay it back. It's a long corner.
Well, he's been lively, Rajinder, in this last quarter at least. Creating some good movement, receiving the ball.
He has. He's been superb, in my opinion. Rajinder tonight. D'Souza held up. Good work by Lalit. And who's there? Rajinder once again. Back into the defensive line to Amandeep. Sudip Chamarko just stepped forward then. Shilanand Lakra looking to take on Yorston. Into the circle he goes, across the D, and it caught the umpire. A nasty blow on the shin.
TOOFANS are really creating the chances for themselves. Very, very positive when they come up in attack.
HILGC have just been so restricted in terms of their attacks.
Look at that for a run from Shilan Lakra, and how good a pass was that across the face of the goal. Did not give the umpire enough time to get out of the way.
Is this their chances? Russell looks to carry it forward. A little bit of space for Manmeet in the middle. Comes out now to the left for Cossins. Drilled in. Good defence by D'Souza. Finds Rajinder again. He looks to take on Cossins. Cossins, though, just touching it over the sideline.
TOOFANS in no hurry whatsoever to start this, and rightly so.
The key thing really for HILGC is Wallace just nipped that one past Manmeet. They don't want to concede any more goals if they are going to go down, because that could become such a crucial thing. Of course, Ranchi Royals still have a game to play. As we've mentioned, JSW Surma can get to 11 points as well, but they have a fairly strong negative goal difference at the moment. So they're going to have to score a mountain of goals in their last 2 games.
I think that was trying to create a little bit of magic. Free hit in a good position.
Hardik over the ball again. Comes back to James Aubrey. Simon Yorston to Aubrey again. Surrender edging up the left-hand side. Yorston has Kane Russell to his right, but he goes to the air, and that has gone too long. Under 6 minutes left now. D'Souza taking his time. Have the TOOFANS use their get-out-of-jail card. Great steal again by Manmeet. What a game he's had tonight as well. Feeds it to Hardik. Lalit, lovely turn to take him away from Wallace. Great defence though again by D'Souza. Make sure that Lalit's pass never found Ward. Strutov. And he just caught the foot of James Aubrey.
D'Souza, I thought, has been excellent in defence, and look at that for a pass to find James Anderson, dispossessed by Kane Russell. He is disappointed. He had the ball, wanted the advantage. We'll have to start again, HILGC.
Russell, I think, appreciating that Nilakanta gave the ball back. Russell on the ball again. We're into the final 5 minutes now. HILGC still with a chance of playing in the finals, but they're going to have to wait on other results. Rohit falling. Aubrey comes back, steals it back for HILGC. Jasjeet now. Aubrey. Kane Russell. Lovely pass to find Hardik. Hardik now looking to take on Nilakanta Sharma. Goes back and then, oh, he played the ball into the circle, but it was good defense by De Sluva, who was just waiting, and he just plays it up the field of play. There's the coaches for the next game, Philippe Goldberg and Jay Stacey, having a little chat together. Ward now. Keeping it alive. Look at the TOOFANS defence coming out. Jasjeet done so well defensively for HILGC. Russell now throws it forward. Hardik brings it down. It caught his foot according to the umpire. He is not happy with that decision. Did well to restrain himself. Wallace though, a little bit of space now. Running through the middle is Arshdeep. Arshdeep. Oh, it was just behind him from Wallace. And Wallace so frustrated.
Look at that for a run from Wallace, looking up, scanning his passing options, and just when he played it, Arshdeep had made the run inside.
Gurjot now with a really good run from just on halfway all the way to the edge of the circle. TOOFANS though have stolen it back, and it's Strutov battling away. He's lost out now. Good work by Siddhi Chamarko. Into the circle it went. Lalit was there, clears it out to Shilanan Lakra. Lakra will look to run forward with the ball on the end of his stick. Up the sideline he goes. Good work by Russell coming across to steal it back. Oh. Pasha Kadaman, I'm not sure if you saw him, he's out of the dugout right down by the side of the pitch, bellowing at his players. And that's brought down well again by Sumit.
They just need to hold on to the ball, the TOOFANS. Do not want to force anything up front.
He is living every pass, every tackle. And clearly emotionally involved in this match, the coach of the TOOFANS. Rajinder comes wide again. This brings Strutov back into the game.
Just thought smartly done by Rajinder, not trying to force the pace, brought it back and ensured they just retained possession of the ball.
Arshdeep trying to get on the end of that pass. Kane Russell had to go with him just in case he did make it.
Not sure Amandeep Lakra needed to do that, try and find that long ball. Just turn over possession to HILGC.
A minute and a half remaining in the match, and HILGC have pulled their goalkeeper. James Mazzarello is going out, so they've now got the 11 outfield players. Kane Russell throws the high ball, and it wasn't kept in play. Now that was always going to be risky, the high ball, because it could turn over possession. De Sluva now finds Shilanan Lakra on halfway. Russell looks to close him down, so too Aubrey. He's turned it over. TOOFANS have to battle to get that. That was lifted in the face of Sumit, but it's played on quickly. Hardik now. Hardik trying to edge his way into the circle. Wins a free hit just outside the D for HILGC. Over the baseline it goes. Now it's a long corner for HILGC. We're into the final minute. Can they get a goal in the final 45 seconds? Thrown into the air again. Players coming across, and it goes to the defender. That was good play. Vikram Pillai looking a little bit pained, one would have to say. De Sluva to Mukul Sharma. It's won back by Yorston. Played on quickly. Less than 20 seconds remaining. Aubrey, they need to get it inside the circle and hope for a penalty corner. Sumit though with a really important tackle, and that may well be the sealer comes back, needs to go in the circle. Russell fires it in, brilliant stop, top of the circle by Zach Wallace. And the TOOFANS have managed to get the victory that they needed so badly. And their fans are flying their flag with pride. An expulsion of air from the coach in relief. And we will have to wait and see now how the other games pan out. But the TOOFANS move into the top 4 and the finals. What a game Rajinder had. In fact, what a game both teams had. I thought Jasjit Singh Kula was superb. James Mazzarello for HILGC. They were just a really great game to watch. Final score, Hyderabad TOOFANS 3, HILGC 2. TOOFANS getting the win just when they needed it.
मेरा नाम अंकित पाल, मैं मिडफील्डर एसजी पाइपर्स टीम से। एसजी पाइपर्स के लिए मेरा ये सेकंड सीज़न है, बट हॉकी इंडिया लीग से इतना फ़ायदा होता है कि हमें काफ़ी कुछ सीखने को मिलता है ओवरसीज़ प्लेयर से। इसमें कितना आप कोऑर्डिनेट कर पाते हैं एक दूसरे से, सीनियर प्लेयर्स हैं हमारे काफ़ी, तो इसमें काफ़ी अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस मिलता है और हमें भी मौका मिलता है कि हम अपने आप को शो कर सकें काफ़ी। एसजी पाइपर्स टीम ने मुझे जब लिया तो काफ़ी हेल्पफुल रहा, क्योंकि एक एसजी पाइपर एक अच्छी टीम है और उसमें खेलने में काफ़ी मज़ा भी आता है और बेसिकली थोड़ा फाइनेंशियली भी काफ़ी सपोर्ट मिलता है लीग से।
Hello guys, Maninder Singh this side. I play for Soma Hockey Club. Like when I was ball picker in 2017 when I was watching HIL. That was really a really good moment for me, and now I'm playing HIL again. Really good to be in Chennai, and hockey atmosphere is really nice here. As you all know that Vinny is a legend. It is a good experience to know a few more things, like new things. So last season मेरा बहुत अच्छा गया था, and हमारी टीम का भी अच्छा गया था जो हमने plans करे थे, हम stick to plan रहे।
My name is Rajinder Singh and I am playing from Hyderabad TOOFANS as a midfielder. Really great for me. It was a really great lesson for me that helped me in this Indian team career as well. Now we are here to play another season of HIL, and hopefully we'll play this as a very good. Some of very good players of foreign are in our team. I learned a lot of things from them. Those things are really helpful for me. Our team structure and the way we play and the way we bond with each other, I think that is really special in our team.
Well, the TOOFANS needed a victory and they managed to get it 3-2 over HILGC. And so we're going to go pitchside now to see who the player of the match was.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the post-match presentation ceremony for the Hero Hockey India League 2026 match between Hyderabad TOOFANS and HILGC. Hero Hockey India League would like to take this opportunity to thank their partners, title sponsor Hero Motor Corp, broadcast partner DD Sports, streaming partner Waves, Official hydration partner, Bisleri. Medical partner, Apollo Hospital. Thank you for your support. Now please welcome our dignitary to present the Hero Vida Electric Player of the Match Award. Mr. Amit Malik, Director Sanjeev Hero Puri. Mr. Bijay Swan, Additional Secretary and CEO, HPCO. And the award for the Hero Vida Electric Player of the Match goes to Rajinder Singh from Hyderabad TOOFANS. Hi, Rajinder. Congratulations on the win. I think you were here the last time as well. 2 players of the match consistently. You controlled the tempo of the game. You were brilliant out there, defense, attack, and this win was really, really important for your team. How do you feel now?
I think we feel really good. We were very excited to play this game, and from the first minute, our whole team was on the same page. We just want to win. I think we was out on the draw as well, so we just go for a win. We stick to our team plan, what we planned, and yeah, we win.
Congratulations once again on the win.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was Rajinder Singh, the Vida Electric Player of the Match tonight. And that's it from the post-match presentation ceremony.
So Rajinder picks up the player of the match as we look at the highlights now from the game. And that was a penalty corner won by the TOOFANS, but they made a bit of a mess of it until Zach Wallace fired it in, and it took a deflection off the defender and was given as a goal, much to the annoyance of HILGC. This is a penalty corner won by Ajit, and you can't do that when you've got Kane Russell in the team, and he flicked past Danneberg, and that made it 1 apiece in just the 8th minute. Up the other end, it was Jacob Anderson who won a penalty corner, and this time it was Amandeep who managed to get the ball past Mazzarello, and we were at 2-1 with less than a minute gone since it had all been tied up. Again, it was a mistrap, top of the circle, kept alive by Wallace to Rajinder, and across it came and bobbled up, and Shilanand Lakra played that in. That was just coming up to half-time. HILGC thought they'd scored there, but the goal was actually rubbed out. Much to their frustration right at the end of that 3rd quarter. And then a penalty corner came the way of HILGC, and Kane Russell, right at the start of the 2nd half, managed to pull one back, and then it was real cat and mouse stuff for the rest of the game as HILGC looked for opportunities, but it was, look at the reaction of the coach as the TOOFANS hung on to that 1-goal lead and claimed the 3 points that moves them up to 11 points on the ladder. Kane Russell's 2 goals tonight move him level with Tom Bone for the Neon Sox. So both the leading goal scorers now on 13 goals. And so that will make an interesting tussle going into the final series. So the Lancers remain on top with 1 game to play. The Royals are currently in 2nd, but the TOOFANS have jumped up into 3rd place, and the Tigers drop out of the top 4, so they will be flying home now. HILGC, well, they are in 4th spot, and there are a couple of teams that can get to 11 points, but it'll be the wins that will be a determining factor, and then it will be the goal difference. So Surma could win their last 2 games and get to 11 points, and they're in action next game as they take on top of the table Vedanta Kalinga Lancers. Don't go anywhere, stay with us for that match.